Hello everyone, my name is Jenny Noyd and I am one of the music therapy interns at the Music Settlement. Today I'm going to be telling you about and sort of introducing a musical emotion charades game to play with family members at home with you. The purposes of this activity are to sort of increase our own awareness of our emotions as well as the emotions of other people, how we express them, how we might perceive them, and how that can vary very much across different people. And doing it in a game sort of format and also musically is presenting it in a unique way as well as a fun way, because the topic of emotions is extremely complex, and this game, I will not say, covers the full complexity of emotion, and it certainly doesn't replace a music therapy session or any other kind of therapy session. But the aim of the game is to have some fun with emotions and with music and with each other, most importantly. So I have a detailed list of materials and game directions that should be attached somewhere to this video in a Word document. But for now, what I'm going to do is just demonstrate a quick turn for the game. So for the game, there will be, always throughout the game, there will be an expression player who will be using an instrument, or an at-home instrument in this case. Mine is a empty jar of pretzels. They're gone now. They were good. The expression player will have an emotion card which will be picked out of a container, and the expression player shouldn't know which one they're picking. And the guessing players will sit and watch and listen to the expression player and guess what emotion they are playing. So later on in the document, there is a music terms sheet. And the music terms sheet should be shared with all players before starting. And the music terms sheet basically says what to listen for as someone is playing to figure out what emotion they're expressing. It says to mainly pay attention to three things. That is the tempo or the speed of the expression players playing. It is their dynamic or the volume of their playing. And then lastly, the articulation or the style of the way they're playing. And articulation or style mainly focuses on how the music is played and the way it sounds. It focuses a lot on the length of the notes and then also how much pressure or force is being used by the player to make the sounds. So before I express my emotion and after I pick it out of the container, and I promise I don't know which one I'm picking. I have a couple different ones in here. So here I go, I'm picking one out. I see what it is. And before I start, I'm also going to be thinking to myself, how might this emotion sound if I were to be speaking when I was feeling this way? That can be a helpful way to explain it and think about it before playing, but then also when guessing. And that could also be a way to practice before even doing the music. I have an example of a sort of neutral sentence that members of the game could practice saying using different emotions. The example sentence is, I'm going to the store now and I will be back later. So if I were to say that sentence when I was angry, I would think, okay, how fast would I maybe say this? I personally might speak a little more quickly when I'm angry, but that's also individual. And then I would also think about how loud would I be speaking when I'm angry. For me personally, if I were angry, I might get a little louder. And then for articulation or style, I'm thinking about, am I speaking short? Is it pressured speech? Or is it sort of long and soft when I'm angry? For me personally, it might be short and hard force. So for example, I'm going to the store now and will be back later. That's how I might express anger with that sentence. So thinking of it that way before trying to express it musically could be helpful for players to kind of get in the mindset. So now I will end the video with trying it by myself as an expression player, And then if anyone has any guesses, I'll be sure to leave a pause, and then I'll tell you which card I pulled from the container. All right, let's see what I got. I dropped it, okay. All right, here's my card. Got my instrument, my pretzel jar, speed, volume, articulation. Okay, I know I'm gonna play. Got my dogs barking in the background, but any guesses to what emotion I was expressing with my pretzel jar? And another thing that could be fun to do as a family is to talk about the importance of facial expression and body language in expressing and understanding emotions. You could also try the game and have the guessing players close their eyes and then guess how the expression player is playing their instrument. That could maybe be a little harder. I don't know. So I will tell you, the emotion that I was expressing on my pretzel jar was angry. And so I chose to express it at a faster tempo. I chose to be a louder dynamic, louder volume. And for my articulation, I wanted short, but hard and with some pressure there. And then I also was showing on my face, my eyebrows were down, my face was a little scrunched. So that was anger from me on my pretzel jar. So I hope you all enjoy sort of thinking of emotions in a different way. And also on the sheet, I'll have some at-home instrument ideas. Some of the ideas are using items that you might already have. And then I also have a couple links on there for creating your own instruments from a couple different websites. So to end, the topic of emotion is a complicated and important one, always. While this activity itself does not fully cover the complexity of human emotion or replace a music therapy or other therapy session, I do hope that it provides a fun and unique way of talking and thinking about emotion as a family. And as always, I wish you all emotional, mental, and physical wellness. Best of luck with everything, and I hope you enjoy the game. Bye.